Happy Veterans Day to all my veterans, man. Had to wear the TSU veteran. See that? Happy Veterans Day, everybody. Thank y'all.
And our democracy. On Veterans Day, we come together not just to express our gratitude, but to reaffirm our commitment to the ideas for which we stand and for what we have fought for. We can't talk about America's history unless we talk about veterans. From the frozen fields of Valley Forge to the beaches of Normandy, from the rice paddies of Vietnam to the mountains of Afghanistan, generations of Americans have answered the call to serve. They stood as guardians of our freedom, defenders of our values, and protectors of the weak. What does that truly mean to a veteran? It means more than just having worn the uniform or served overseas or even on multiple deployments. Being a veteran means having decided to put States of America. Thank you for this time to be in front of you today. Enjoy your special day, veterans. Semper Fidelis.
Come on, we can do better than that, Houston. Bring it! There we go. Give her some woos. Excellent. I love you guys and gals. This is awesome. The people that didn't make it out. And you know what? We were supposed to have about another 1,200 Marines make it, but the bars were just closing. Oh, I'm serious. Well, it started in a bar, right? Yeah, you guys know. We don't get this far in Houston without everybody. What I've learned from my mentor, Paul J. Meyer, is that none of us are as smart as all of us. And it doesn't matter if you've got an R, a D, or an I behind your name, if you're an elected official, and we'll get to them in a moment. It's the men and women that make a small difference, and they're part of Houston that build this cohesive unit. Some of those groups are the WAGES Project, run by Purple Heart recipient Jeff Picard. And no, he did not fly in space, not part of the Space Patrol. He's a Navy and an Army veteran. Camp Shield, Camp Hope, Serve, the Yellow Ribbon Fund, Combined Armed, and so many more that come together to make sure that our veterans and their family members do not fall through the cracks. I think we had a huge wake up from sea to shining sea over the last month and a half as government shut down. Thankfully, things are in a forward motion and our nation will revive again. But it's our small groups that banded together with bake sales, got together with our pop-up food pantries to feed our veterans and family members that were caught in the crossfire. We want to make sure that we are sticking strong with our veteran service groups. In fact, we had 2 other groups that made it happen today, and I'm glad to see them. And when I mount your names, if you would, just please stand so we can recognize you very quickly. There are 2 groups in the red. Above the fruited plain, America, God shed his grace on thee and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. America, God shed his grace on thee, oh, and crowned thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Oh, I know you heard it, Houston. Did you feel it? Yeah! Holy smokes! I love it. I was just telling Dr. Jones, I got goosebumps. I love it when we have great speakers that just dig down. She put a little church on it, didn't she? I know, she did good. I love it. That is great. I did want to recognize our elected officials, because did you know that to be a dog catcher in the state of Texas, most municipalities, you have to run for dog catcher? I know, right? So from dog catcher all the way to president, our community runs on elected and appointed officials. Allow me just a couple of minutes to recognize those, and if they would, if they're able to please stand when I recognize them and their office. Houston council members, Peck, Huffman, clap, whoop, Collar, Castillo, Martinez, Plummer, Alcorn, Davis, who you saw up here, and Ramirez. Oh, I love rolling the R's. How'd I do? Did I do okay on that one? There we go. Also from Congress, U.S. Representative Garcia. She's here. Excellent. She's actually mine. And from the TVC, Texas Veterans Commission, Kevin Barber, sir. Stand up, Commissioner. Do we call you Commish? Is that what it is? I'm going to get away with that today. From our district clerk, we have Burgess here. And from the DA's office, Tier. And also from the French consulate, I will not be speaking in French today, even though I learned a couple things from Miss Lovett in 8th grade. That's as far as it got. But from the French consulate, Mr. Frank Marchetti. Thank you, Frank. And all of our chiefs from the fire department, police, metro, and EMS, if they're on stage behind me, please stand proud in front of that U.S. flag. And now I would like to bring up, I did not forget the Houston Fire Department, Chief Munoz, if you would please welcome you to the podium.
Good morning.
Good morning.
First of all, thank you. As a veteran myself, it's a very important day for us. Today, as one community, we come together to honor the men and women who have worn the uniform of the United States military. What started off as its heroes. Honoring our veterans has profound meaning. These are the individuals.
When your grandbabies grow up, they can still pledge allegiance and they can still have all those freedoms, because that's what it's about. And it's veterans who are there every day fighting to make sure that's done. But we've got to support them. We've got to make sure they've got the pay that they need, the health care that they deserve, and the housing that they need to keep their families together. And that's our job in Congress. I'm going back after another Veterans Day event that I'm doing in Galena Park, heading to the airport. Because you may have read, we're voting tomorrow. And we're going to keep voting and fighting to make sure that our democracy stands and that our flag continues to fly high. We will be like the veterans, fighting for you every single day. Thank you all very much, and God bless.
Thank you, Congresswoman. I share this next part because I wanted to be vulnerable with you, because when I was 5 years old, my father, who has served in Vietnam, the United States Army, came back to a grateful nation to where his pocket of the community in the world, and transitioned to be a police officer. Sadly, 18 months into his service, he was killed.
Hispanic dude here. Up there, with the guy you said with Ted Cruz, like 4 dudes down. He worked at Metro. They do the contract stuff, like infrastructure. I'm trying to see why he up there. We got 11 o'clock.
A piece that they weren't tricking them. So they would fire their volleys, and then the fort bases would fire their volleys, not aiming at them, but letting them know that they acknowledge that they're out of ammo. Over the course of history, we've incorporated that into presidential or any of the great regalia that we have of the 21 gun salute, which is different from the funeral honors. And that will be followed by taps by Nick Miller. Prepare yourself, and 180 degrees to your south at the reflection pool is the U.S. Infantry Charlie Company or Alpha Company of the 13th.
They like a hook.
Ready. Hey. Fire.
Excuse me. Whoa. Oh.
Ready. Hey. Fire.
They would have been gone by now.
Well, this is to show that they were out of ammo. Speed shooting.
Ready. Hey. Fire. Mark. Shoulder. Mark.
Although we'd like a nice little race on the four-wheelers as well. It's not the Shriners, so you guys can't go crazy. We've outlawed the scooters, but we're gonna allow you guys to have your four-wheelers. Representing the National United States Armed Forces Museum is it's a non-profit educational organization for public education and commemorization. If you've ever ridden in a Humvee, you know there's no starter, there's no keys. You just lock that wheel and you go. And that Humvee goes through just about anything. Jeff tells me that's the Cayman. There we go. And she's got the princess wave down. And hopefully when we see Cassie Gibson from Precinct 2, she's able to wave. Now the Humvee hardback, and you notice it has two antennas that are 8 foot long because the radio waves come in 32 feet increments. You can go half that at 16, 8, 4, and 2.
Thank God my building right here.
So sleeping nose.
This is my
there
building.
we go.
So I'm
Another
good.
communications. There we go. And that's about as loud as the flames coming through. Love the well. You know, this is a travesty. She is so young. Put her behind the wheel. Let's get her some fatigue. She'll be just fine, folks. It's Houston. Sometimes it seems like there's a 6-year-old behind the wheel when you're driving somebody in Houston. The Grand Marshal's on the way. A lovely addition from the United States Marine Corps. Thank you very much for coming out today. As the city of Houston pulls up, they proudly present the Houston Veterans Day Parade, honoring the courage and dedication that all that have served the United States military. Thank you to all of our elected officials. This year's Grand Marshals, Angela Menace, United States Marine Corps Sergeant Major. Thank you to John Whitmore, Mayor, and the entire City of Houston Council. Everybody loves the fire department. Thank you guys, thank you, Chief. The Houston Fire Department is the third largest fire department in the United States and is responsible for preserving life and property to a population of more than 2.3 million in an area totaling 604 square miles. Apparently, you dial 911 and it takes more than 90 seconds for them to come to you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the beautiful, brave Hargrave High School Falcons. The junior ROTC club, standing tall, looking good, stepping it out. All in cadence. I'm going to take a wild guess. These are trick-or-treaters that lost their way. No, it is Mom and Dad, proud service dog right behind you. As we welcome EOG Resources as they salute our heroes. Welcome back to the Houston Veterans Day Parade. Once again, their commitment helped us honor the brave men and women who have served our nation. EOG Resources is a major U.S.-based energy company headquartered right here in Bayou City, Houston, Texas, focused on exploring, developing, producing, and marketing crude oil, natural gas, and natural gas. There's the 13th again. You heard him earlier with the 21-gun salute. Thank you to Company A, 13th U.S. Infantry Civil War reenactors. Followed by one of our legacy groups, the American Legion Post 586. From the heart of Northland, the Edward Sanchez Post 586. Can I get past the 7th Army JROTC Battalion, best of the best, established in 1937. Thank you to the 7th Battalion, and following them are the Lamar Rangerettes. Ladies and gentlemen, show them appreciation with the pom-poms. Amber, where's yours? You got your palms? Okay, close enough. American flags. And they're passing out American flags as the Waltrip Junior ROTC leads the way coming up. The SP Waltrip Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps showcases the discipline, pride, and leadership of these cadets, marching in precision. Thank you, Sergeant Major. Looking good. The 6th Cavalry Historic Association is next on the parade. Through authentic uniforms, equipment, and mounted demonstrations, this group preserves and celebrates the legacy of the cavalrymen who played a vital role in Americans' military history. Their presence in the parade honors the courage, skill, and dedication of the cavalry, offering spectators a vivid glimpse into the nation's storied past. Thank you so much for your service. Thank you, sir. Give it a little rep rep. There we go. Our veteran service organizations hold 60 together. Following that group is abilities by providing programs that build a better future for them so they may be active in the community and live life to its fullest. Thank you. We salute you. Good to see you. Semper Fi. Oh, we were just behind one of these beautiful Fords the other day, and I was telling my daughter, that may be my next vehicle. The American Legion Post 239 Spring Branch proudly represents our veterans, committed to support fellow veterans, their families, and the local community. Thank you to the American Legion. He's got the wave down. Number 35, if you're crossing off or playing celebratory bingo, is the NAACP Houston branch of the Armed Services and Veterans Affairs Committee, honoring the service and sacrifice of American, African American, and all minority veterans. Thank you so much for coming out. Oh, one of my favorite groups, the Marine Corps League, Detachment number 4. Only 2, but standing tall, looking good. Thank you, guys. The Macklemore Detachment number 4 of the Marine Corps League celebrated 101 years of service for Marines and FMF Corpsmen. Oh, I need to give you one of those. Amber, put that on my Christmas list. I want that right there from the A-Leave Hastings Marine Corps, JROTC, and Color Guard. Oh, that's still part of the Marine Corps League. Now, if I'm looking for a big red truck and squeeze those right in with the fire department, nobody will ever notice. There's Hastings, B, not C. Round 'em up. Wait a minute, how are you guys waving if you're marching? What's going on? Nobody said I was right. Get 'em, Sergeant Major. Thank you, Hastings High School. Following them, Lance Corporal Anthony Aguirre, Junior High School Army, LOTC Bulldogs. These cadets from the Lance Corporal Anthony Aguirre Junior High showcase teamwork, discipline, and leadership, marching with pride. They demonstrate the values of responsibility, service, and honor. Saluting our American heroes, Donnell Bassell is a leader in the global chemical industry, creating solutions for everyday sustainable living. Through advanced technology and focused investments, they're enabling a circular and low-carbon economy. I love the blue uniforms. Those almost look like scrubs. Don't you think so? Where'd Nellie go? Nellie's like, yeah, I like the scrubs. How you doing, Larry? All right. He's a loaded gun. That's a pun. That's his last name. He's got candy. He's not throwing it. Channelview Complex. Loving that fire department. Give him some horn. Give him a little woo-woo. Okay, that's enough. Thank you, Chuck. Appreciate you coming out, Mr. Plummer. Oh, we got a microphone there. As we're taking a break at the Thank you, Donnell Bassell. As we're waiting for the next parade entrance, I want to tell you more about the U.S. Navy. Forged by the sea, they were also born in 1775 with the Aero Navy. Keeping the sea lanes open and America safe, from aircraft carriers to submarines, they bring the fight and the freedom. Good old Tom Cruise. I mean, we got to thank the Navy, our safety, for Tom Cruise. I guess in part. I guess he's one of those guys. Okay. The French Veterans of Texas. We still have the consulate here, or is he over there? Yes, thank you. The French Veterans of Texas unites French former combatants and nationals who completed their service residing locally, guided by values of civism, mutual aid, friendship, memory, and remembrance to honor forebears' sacrifices for freedoms while fostering collaborations with aligned French and American organizations. Today, they are joined by the association Les Souvenirs François, presenting the float of French frigate Charmigny, which ferried Lafayette during the American Revolutionary War, and the Society of 40 Men and 8 Horses. With over a century of history, committed to charitable and patriotic games while celebrating Franco-American friendship through the memory of the Gratitude Train. Well, I learned something new today. That's amazing. I love that. And I love the float. Get it? The float? They're not all winners, folks. Sometimes you get hit by a pitch, but as long as you get on base, it's all good, right? That is nice. And they've got a couple more vehicles, and as you see, turning the corner is the International Leadership for you. One of the legacy groups, the American Legion, this post is number 52. And the North Shore Middle School, LOTC, 7 strong. Give them a round of applause as they march through Houston. Left, your left, right. Woo! All right. Great job. This is my post, VFW post 8790. One of the most visible VFW posts in the United States right here. Welcome from Auxiliary.
Thank you for having us today. We love doing this parade.
It's 8790, and it's honor guard, Pluto veterans and their families, along with Elvis. Is entertaining. Hey, hey! Oh, puppy for me! Thank you! By the way, Elvis was an Army veteran. He was stationed at Fort Hood, Texas. He was stationed there along with a famous restaurateur who was also an orphan. Sean, do you know who that was? I put him on the spot! So, give him a hint. He's got a famous restaurant named for his daughter. The restaurant is Wendy's. Dave Thomas is the veteran. Nicely done. Sean, I should have gave you the answers beforehand while Dr. Jones was screaming to you, trying to help you out. Number 65, the San Jacinto Corvette Club. Can I get a little rev over there? A little something, something? He's like, I don't know. This $100,000 don't rev. Can we rev it? Oh my God, did you guys hear that growl? That is awesome. This is the oldest Corvette club, and it combines a passion for classic American sports cars with a deep respect for military service. Many of its members are veterans from all branches of the United States Armed Forces. I doubt they have a Space Force veteran, but you know they could have sprinkled them in there. Their participation in the parade celebrates both automotive excellence and the courage, dedication, and sacrifice of those who have served our nation. Aren't these gorgeous vehicles? I mean, look at the design, how sleek they look. And she's got the, Princess is left to right. There we go, she's got it. You'll get carpal tunnel otherwise. Trust me, I know, I just know. But I love how they decorate these. And if you see one in your rear view mirror, you're only gonna see it for just a second because it is probably passing you. But in Houston, I don't know how fast they're going to go because the potholes have claimed many a bumper along the way. Just me? Oh no, it's everybody. There we go. But I love it when they're out there. You don't see a lot of motorcycle clubs anymore because they have to shift up, shift down, and brake and turn. So when you see a motorcycle club that comes through, they really want to be in the parade. Next on the street in front of you is Jones Middle School, the Air Force LOTC from Humboldt, Texas. These cadets bring energy, focus, and pride to the parade, and through their discipline, marching, and teamwork, they showcase the importance of leadership, responsibility, and community service. All right. It feels like I'm at a football game, Dr. Jones. I mean, there's chatting out there. And that's to be followed by the LOTC, Vernon and Kathy Lewis. Oh no, it's the same one. You guys just bring it up there. Okay, great. Thank you. All right. Followed by the Hawks. The Hawks are here. Thank you, Hawks. Appreciate you. Love the jersey. Love the tops. I haven't seen the red yet in the parade, so thank you. Looking good, LOTC. The City of Houston employees. This group of city employees are the men and women that are serving today, but also served in uniform, and their participation in the parade celebration out grants to veterans and their family members in their time of need. Thanks to Commissioner Kevin Barber, who's still around here somewhere. I saw him, I promise I saw him. The Zeta Phi Beta Sorority, Lambda Zeta Chapter, Military Appreciation, looking strong, 106 in that proud purple. Love what you got going on. Thank you guys and gals, appreciate you. Zeta Phi still walking. Come on, Zetas, you can do better than that. Let's hear it. You're almost at the end of the parade. We want you completely hoarse by the end of the parade. Yes. Royal blue, she said. That's right, royal baby. There we go. Yes. And of course you have to have a royal blue Camaro. Excellence out there. You know what, we wouldn't be mad if you did a little 360 right there. Just get it. But let your passenger drive. She's been wanting to do it for 50 years. She's like, let me get away with it. Thank you so much. 109. They may be last in the parade, but they better be first in your hearts. It's the Buffalo Soldiers honoring the legacy of courage, service, and trailblazing spirit. The Buffalo Soldiers Houston represent the storied African-American cavalry regiment of the United States Army. Thank you for being in the parade. Their presence shows the bravery and dedication of these soldiers, both past and present, who served with distinction and paved the way for future generations. Join us in saluting their history, resilience, and enduring impact of our nation. And with the Buffalo Soldiers, make sure you go downtown to their museum. Not only do they have a gorgeous place for you to learn more about their history, you can also rent one of the rooms. And our HPD Mounted Patrol leading the way with hope. My goodness, that is a beautiful piece. And I'm talking about the horse, sir, not you. Although, quiet, stately gentlemen, thank you for riding these great horses and keeping our cities and our streets safe in the greater Houston area. Thank you so much for our Mounted Patrol, and thank you for all of our veterans, our family members, and thank you especially to all of those who came. Spinney City Branch 159, the Fleet Reserves Association. Galveston representing the Galveston Naval Museum. And the museum preserves and showcases the rich maritime and military history of the United States Navy. They feature historic naval vessels, artifacts, and educational exhibits. The museum offers visitors a hands-on experience of naval life and heritage. Thank you so much for your participation in the parade. 102, Edward Doc Taylor High School, Navy Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps. Thank you to Harris Health, who contribute towards a legacy that strives to push the quality of community care forward. They recruit team members that thrive in fast-paced solutions or environments who bring solutions and believe in bringing the best of themselves to every one of their Thank you to Harris Health, who actually showcased a couple other vehicles. Now this one does not look at it has been in Houston traffic because I don't see any dings or dents. So I think Dr. Jones, you just go ahead and kick something in. Just give him a little love tap. Is that the Shriners? Born on that? Oh, okay. There we go. All right. McDonald's proudly returns us as a sponsor to the Veterans Day Parade. Wouldn't it be great if that was like a veteran song? I mean, every day I didn't show up late. But McDonald's loves to support our veterans, and they have a special spot on their website that you can download on their app, earn points, and get free food. Battleship Texas. Welcome to the parade. Yeah, cheer for them. This is the last surviving battleship to have served in both World War I and World War II. The foundation is dedicated to preserving this national treasure and honoring the brave sailors and Marines who served above her. Thank you to our Lone Star College Police Honor Guard. Amber, you know a little bit about Lone Star College, right? But the Lone Star College serves our community and helps our military. And of course you have to have a royal blue Camaro. Excellence out there. You know what, we wouldn't be mad if you did a little 360 right there. Just get it. But let your passenger drive. She's been wanting to do it for 50 years. She's like, let me get away with it. Thank you so much. 109. They may be last in the